Yes, sir. It's your boy Hayes. We're back with another one. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before we do that, let's give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you're new, go ahead and hit that like, hit that subscribe, turn on notification bell so you'll be alerted every time we post these bangers. Also, VIP, definitely make sure you got the notification bell on so you get the alerts immediately. If you want to join VIP to get the alerts whenever we enter and exit plays, just click join on the home page. Third tier, that'll give you all access to every single play that we get in and out of. If you need to learn options, need to learn different strategies or whatever you need to learn, do exclusive, sign up for the exclusive tier. So anyways, go ahead and take a look at it, guys. We're going to print some money on next week. Definitely last week was a short week, a 10 out of 10 week. I believe it was one play, maybe a penny stock that we sold for a small loss. Other than that, a lot of plays was golden. One of the plays, I believe Tesla, it wanted to be a little stubborn, but end up holding it out and then end up doing exactly what I expected to do. I believe that was Tesla or Netflix. It was one of them. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at it. I'm pretty much trading the same stocks, same plays. Every now and then a new play will slip in. You know, if something going on to where it caught my attention, like with Hertz on last week. I told y'all about that on the channel. I was like, Hertz is going to print money. It's crazy because it went down to that target point of 650-ish, 640-ish in the pre-market. By the time the market opened, it was already up. So I only could wait. I waited for a smaller dip, even though it didn't go back to the sixes, but still made money off of it. But imagine if it would have dipped to 650 area at market open. I'd have made a killing. I'd have made a killing. So by my thought process, since I didn't get in for the price I wanted to get in, but I still seen it was opportunity there, I just ain't size in as much as I would have if I could have got in at my ideal price target. So that's like gems, things you can pick up on as well. 9 times out of 10, I shouldn't even touched it. If I can't get in exactly where I plan to get in at, that's just not an A+ setup. Don't get in on it. But I just could tell by the way it was holding up from what it did the day before. Multiple intricacies lining up that it still had room to do its thing. So I just still went in, but just didn't go in with enough size or a lot of size to where if it didn't happen, it will harm my account. So anyways, go and take a look at it tomorrow. I'm going to be looking at Netflix. Not Netflix. Netflix did its thing. It beat earnings. First quarter revenue over $10.5 billion. 13% growth year over year. You know, went crazy. Over $1,000. Blase whoop whoop. If Netflix continue to hold up and don't pull back on tomorrow and go even higher, it's definitely going to pull the market up in some type of way. Even though the market is mixed, meaning everything is not moving in sync as of right now. Moving in sync is when Netflix is up. That means Meta, Tesla, Nvidia, everything is up at once. Just like when Trump came out and said it's a good time to buy and pause tariffs, you seen how the whole market was up. And then when it went down the next day, the whole market was down. That's what I mean whenever I speak about mixed markets. As of now, just because Netflix is up, don't mean Meta, Nvidia, and everything else is going to be up as well because it's mixed. But once we get back into a market that's moving as one, we will see a lot of those stocks start following suit. But I believe if Netflix stay up and push higher, it's going to have no choice but to push other stocks up as well, guys, eventually. So let's go ahead and take a look and see exactly what's going on. What is mom?
What's that red thing that's on the side the camera like that little?
We'll talk about it, babe, after I get done. I ain't got much time. I don't want to, I like to make sure everybody's time is being used correctly, babe. We'll talk about it after. But going into tomorrow, I'll be looking at Tesla and Meta. Tesla, the key levels on the watch for, which it already started happening in the pre-market, as you would say. It was at 240 at close. I want to see it come down to 236, 235-ish before running back up. If it does that, now that it looked like it's already starting to happen now, as I look at the price, that's exactly what I expected to do, which is crazy, and it's already happening, just like I called out for Hertz. Whenever I say these numbers, they already start happening early. But they be good, though. Go ahead and get it out of the way. If that can go ahead and get out of the way, I expect us to see a reversal with a lot of these other stocks, as far as Meta, Nvidia, Tesla, so and so forth. My main focus will be Tesla and Meta, though. Tesla, for sure. But if Tesla don't act right, acting stubborn, I believe Meta will be doing this thing. So anyways, because it's a mixed market right now. It come down to 236, 235. If it don't hold that area, it's going to come down to 231, 230. If it don't hold at 230, it's coming to 220s. So be on the lookout for those areas. But as long as it's hold that 236, 235 area like I want it to, like it should, so it can start rerouting. It should go up, test 220, 241. My bad. Test $241 resistance. Break through 241 is going to 250, 260. Especially if Netflix is holding up and don't pull back. That's what you want to watch for. It should print. Especially with earnings coming up on next week for Tesla as well. I could see it doing a Netflix move, running up prior to earnings. And then if it want to sell off again, it'll happen after earnings. But if it make the move Netflix made, it'll run up towards earnings and then have a little dip the day of earnings, before earnings, and then run up, finish running up even more. Nobody knows exactly what these stocks is going to do, whether it's earnings or no earnings, but that's just me sharing my opinion. My opinion don't matter. Like I just said, I'm looking more so on the call side for these stocks tomorrow, but hell, something can happen overnight. By the time the price action show me different in the morning, I could go puts. That's why I say my opinion don't matter. I'm going with the overall market, the flow of the market, what's going on in front of me. And that's the same thing you should do as well. Opinions don't matter. Your opinion, my opinion, the analysts, top analysts in the world opinions, it don't matter. It don't matter at all. But anyway, same thing for Meta. Meta at $500. We want to see it come down to like high fours, 497, 498. If it break that, it's coming to 494. But if we get the upside potential, we want to see it break 504. Once it break 504, it's going to blast off straight to 511, 520-ish. That's like $20, $25 spike in price. So anyways, you already know what to do. Add your boy on Instagram at the B-Hayes Show. If you want, one-on-one, anything of that nature, also feel free to join VIP. Third tier, give you all access. I love y'all. Let's make this bread tomorrow. If we don't, just cut losses. Be smart. Yeah.